This video would be a lot easier to do if I didn't put on fucking 80 pounds, because now my face is really round and I'm just feeling self-conscious. Like, my face is so round. I feel like I just might be pregnant or something, because there's no reason I should be gaining weight at this fast of a pace, but I am.
Look, remember when I used to skip school, hit the block instead? Diaries of a knucklehead. I used to slang under cameras like fuck the feds. Diaries of a knucklehead.
Despite all of my insecurities, I'm gonna give you a review on this gorgeous synthetic unit. This is not something that I would usually wear. I'm gonna give you the details about this blonde 613 unit that I got from Amazon. So lately, since AliExpress stopped doing bundle deals throughout most of AliExpress, I've been buying Amazon hair, but I've been buying virgin hair off of Amazon, and I was like, well, if I'm buying virgin hair off of Amazon, I might as well just go and buy a synthetic unit off of Amazon, because I buy literally everything off of Amazon. I just decided, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. And I've been wanting to do blonde for so long, but I've been so self-conscious. Now, I've really been so self-conscious about doing blonde because I'm like this weird shade of black. I'm not gonna say a black, of brown. So I was just like, I don't know how it's gonna fit me. It's gonna look very costumey, and I'm just gonna look hideous, and it's gonna be terrible. But no, I mean, I feel like it's okay. If my face wasn't just fat, then it probably would be better, but I can't help that because your girl is not working out. I did get this unit off of Amazon. It's a 613, but it has brown roots. So this is a frontal unit. It is constructed really, really well. So I usually pluck the fuck out of all my frontals, but this, I didn't pluck anything. I just made one baby hair. That's it. One baby hair. Gave it a little swoop, that was it. Put a little, what's it called? Got to be glued on the baby hair, and it's been there ever since. But the thing I really like about this is that, first of all, I didn't have to pluck it. I was just being really lazy, and I probably could pluck it, but I feel like it looks natural enough for me. I really like how it's just not straight blonde, and how the roots are this really, really light shade of brown. I like that because instead of just going full out blonde, you kind of ease onto it with the brown roots. So if this is your first time doing blonde, I really suggest this wig. It's also a really good beginner wig because you don't really have to pluck too much to do a lot. Now, when this wig came, the lace was, you know, that shit was pale. You know, it was for somebody with some light skin. It was not for somebody of my skin tone. So I really just threw some foundation onto the lace, and that was it. That was it. Getting on to the cons, this hair tangles like a bitch. It tangles probably no more than you would expect a synthetic unit to tangle. So just by me wearing it around, it starts to look really synthetic-y if I don't have a brush on me and I can't brush it. But as soon as I brush it, it looks fine. But it's really important that you are able to flat iron this hair, because if you wouldn't, like, after the first wear, you probably have to throw shit away. The first time I wore it out into public, I had went out and it had started raining, so the wig got wet and it looked like shit. It looked like shit. But I mean, whose hair doesn't look like shit after it rains? Okay, that's what I thought. Everybody's. Yeah, it got really tangled. It was wet. It looked synthetic, and it was just trash. It became trash. So I was like, I'm not gonna give up on this unit, because the rest of the night it was doing fairly well, and I was like, okay, well maybe I can somehow restore it to that. So I took my flat iron on actually my flat iron, I think the highest it goes is like 375. So I flat ironed it on around 375 and it was fun. I just used the chase method and the ends got untangled and everything was Gucci. And this is a wig after I flat ironed it, after it was a mangled, tangled, hideous mess. The wig sheds also. When I brush it, my brush is just full of white hair. Like just white hair. Like just full of it. And that's not really bad because that's the only time I really get shedding with this hair. This hair doesn't really shed. And it is pretty much true to length. So I'm 4'11" and this is a 24-inch wig. And if you know anything about me, I only wear 24 inches. Now, I might do a bob here and there, but if I'm gonna go long, I'm not gonna do anything like no 22, no 20, no 18. Like, that's just not even in my vocabulary. Okay? Me with a 20, what do I look like? So, of course, I found a 24-inch synthetic wig, and I just love it because look, the price was perfect. This wig was like $40. $40 for something that looks this natural sometimes. Keyword sometimes. You know, you can't really go wrong with it. And it's fun. I feel like you have never did blonde before. Don't go and spend all your money on some 613 body wave Brazilian virgin hair, because what if you get the blonde and then you like absolutely hate it? I mean, you could always dye it black, but you know, it takes the point out of buying the blonde hair because buying blonde hair is so much more expensive. You can be a baddie on a budget and really get it poppin'. If I had to give this hair a rating, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10, because if it didn't tangle like it did, it would be perfect, but it tangles, and I'm gonna need a company to find out how to make synthetic wigs that don't tangle, or I'm just have to find out from a drag queen how to get a wig to not tangle. Because you ever seen a drag queen's wig, and 9 times out of 10 drag queens wigs be synthetic. So all I'm saying is, if this wig didn't tangle, it would be perfect, but I really feel like it's a perfect beginner's wig, and I really do recommend this unit. You know, I'm a baddie on a budget. So I'm just gonna quickly list out all the pros and all the cons just to kind of summarize what I said. And I have a terrible memory, so if I miss something, you just gonna have to watch the video. The color is nice. It's a nice blonde to brown. The length is nice. The wig actually flat irons and takes heat well. The wig is constructed really good. It's constructed really good, and it's minimal shedding. The only con I really have with this hair is how stiff it gets and how tangled it gets. And that's it. If you got $40, you just better go with that Amazon Prime and do what it do so you can get it popping. Because, hunty, why would you not want this wig? Why would you not want to be a baddie on a budget? I feel like an Instagram baddie. That's what I feel like. Because I am an Instagram baddie. Psych. I got like 3 followers. But anyways, I can still feel like one without them. Without the followers. But, so that will be all for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you more content. And also, when y'all do that, that just lets me know y'all kind of like what I'm doing somewhat. So that's it for this video. Thank you.